I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen, and I think you maybe just saw me make that cheese soup, the ham and cheese soup, and I'm gonna make some Irish soda bread to go along with it. And you know, St. Patrick's Day is coming up next month, so this is a perfect opportunity for me to show you how to make this. What I have in the bowl is 4 cups of all-purpose flour and 1 stick of butter that I almost melted too much in the microwave, but it should be softened. What I've done now is I put in a 1/4 cup of sugar, and what I have in here is a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon of baking soda. So we're just going to get all of that in there, and we're just going to mix it all together. And I'll just get out my pastry blender, move it around, and it's going to be fine. There aren't any mistakes here. You can't mess this up. It's like making biscuits, okay? Stir it and go at it with your pastry blender and get that butter incorporated in there until it looks like fine crumbs. Basically, all you want to do is get that butter in there and get the flour kind of coated and married with the butter. I keep saying that today. You're marrying the flour and the butter, and you're sifting all of those ingredients together. It's all good.
Because we just had an anniversary and Valentine's coming up.
That's true. Our anniversary was on Thursday. And Rick and I have been married.
Is it 55 years?
Feels like it. No, seriously, we've been married 4 years, but come September we'll be together 10. So it's kind of weird because, you know, Rick and I have been together for so long that when I think about we've only been married for 4 years, it kind of feels weird when I think about that. So, I don't know. That's just me. Alright, this is just about where I want it. Oops. Okay. Yep, that's just about where we want it. What I'm going to do now is I have a cup of buttermilk, and I'm going to break 1 raw egg into that. And I'm just going to grab a wooden spoon. I'm going to poke the yolk. I don't know if it worked, but nope. Get all that buttermilk in there. I have really thick buttermilk because we get it from the farm store. I tell you, I love it. Give this a good stir and get all that flour moistened with that buttermilk. You're going to think there's not enough buttermilk, but there is, okay? Now you got to get your hands in there. This is a really easy bread to make. It has the consistency of a biscuit with the convenience of having it like a loaf of bread to slice. So I really like this bread. It's got a lovely flavor to it, and when you slice it, you can toast it the next morning after it's completely cooled. It's really delicious. And I think you all liked it too. Okay. Now, these, and I'm gonna get a handful of flour here. Get it out on your board and kind of bring it together. Oopsie. And you're gonna think it's too dry, but it's not. You have to give that flour time to absorb that buttermilk. And get all of those little pieces of dough incorporated into your loaf.
those years playing with Play-Doh paid off.
Absolutely. All right. I'm going to move this over, and I'll bring my pan. Hang on. Right here. Just form it into a round disc. And don't worry, because it is going to puff up in the oven. You're going to have a really nice sized loaf. And then I'm going to get a knife. And we're going to cut an X into the loaf just like that. And then I'm going to brush it with some buttermilk. All right, we have a brush. You can also choose to brush this with a combination of melted butter and buttermilk. My buttermilk is so rich that the last time I did that and I mixed my butter and my buttermilk, it turned into a really disgusting curdled looking gloppy mess. So I don't want to do that this time. I'm just going to use the buttermilk and it's going to be fine. I have my oven preheated to 375 degrees. And it goes for 25 to 30 minutes until it's brown. After 10 minutes, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to baste it again with some more buttermilk, and then again at 20 minutes after. And then after 30 minutes is up, or 25 to 30 minutes is up, and I think that it's brown and finished, then we'll, bless you, honey.
Thank you.
Then we'll bring you back and we'll show you what it looks like. All right, our bread is ready to come out of the oven. I have basted it with buttermilk twice. Once at 10 minutes after and once at 20 minutes after. Look how beautiful that Irish soda bread is. And it's delicious. So you're going to need to just, I would recommend that you let this cool for just a few minutes. I find that the bread is tastier the next day, just because it's had an opportunity to rest and all of those, bread is always better, in my opinion, flavor-wise, when it's had an opportunity to cool. I'm going to move this out of the way. I don't want this on there. And also, you probably shouldn't slice it when it's hot, but I'm going to go ahead and slice it open so you can see what it looks like. Let the weight of the knife do the work. I'm going to slice a fairly thick piece because if I try and slice it thinly, it's going to fall apart. It's a very tender bread. It has a biscuit-like texture. I'm going to let you see it like that.
Wow.
It's got a very fine crumb and it's
amazing.
Positively delicious. I don't know. You can see there what that looks like. It's wonderful. All right. That is how you make Irish soda bread. I hope you try it. I hope you love it. It's really good. Till next time, I'll see ya.